Have you ever wondered in the middle of the night? Why do we feel that deep sense of relief and pleasure when our bodies finally rest? And why is sleep deprivation considered one of the toughest challenges a human can ever face? Is sleep really that important? And could you actually survive on just 1 or 2 hours of sleep a day? Welcome to Midnight Reflections, where curiosity never sleeps. Now let's find out where curiosity never sleeps. An high school student named Randy Gardner set out to break the boundaries of human endurance. He stayed awake for 11 days and 25 minutes straight. That's 264 hours without a single moment of proper sleep. During the experiment, a group of doctors and sleep researchers closely monitored him, recording every physical and mental change as his body and brain resisted rest. By the second day, Randy began to struggle with speech. He stuttered, repeated sentences, and often lost track of words. Soon after, his sense of touch started to fade. By day 5, he was hallucinating. His short-term memory collapsed. He couldn't even remember simple details from just minutes before. After more than a week and a half, Randy kept pushing, forcing himself to stay awake. But here's the truth: no one can fight sleep forever. The good news? Randy entered the Guinness World Records for the longest time a human has ever gone without sleep. But the bad news was much bigger. Guinness permanently removed this category from their records. Why? Because they realized how life-threatening it truly is to deprive a human body of sleep. As for Randy himself, yes, he broke a world record. But his life was never the same again. His health, memory, and daily routine were damaged for years. What looked like a victory ended up being a personal tragedy. And yet, many of us still think of sleep as a waste of time. We complain that while we're asleep, we're doing nothing. No work, no eating, no fun. On average, humans spend more than 36% of their entire lives asleep. Wouldn't that time be better spent doing, well, anything else? Even the great inventor Thomas Edison believed this. He once said that sleep was nothing more than a waste of time, a leftover habit from when humans lived in caves. But is that really true? Is sleep just a useless, outdated routine? Let me ask you this. Imagine reading tomorrow about a brand new pill, a miracle drug. A pill that could make you live longer, sharpen your memory, keep you fit, control your appetite, protect you from cancer, Alzheimer's, colds, heart attacks, strokes, and diabetes. A pill that lifts your mood, protects you from depression, and most importantly, comes with absolutely no side effects. Wouldn't you buy it instantly? In reality, any reasonable person wouldn't hesitate for a second to buy such a powerful medicine. Some people might even spend everything they own just to get it. But what if I told you this medicine is already available, completely free of charge? You don't have to pay a single penny? All that's required is simple. Sleep 7 to 9 hours every day. Make sure your sleep is calm, comfortable, and undisturbed. Once you do that, congratulations! You've just earned all those life-changing benefits without spending a dime. Unfortunately, most people treat sleep as something secondary, almost useless. But in reality, sleep is one of the most vital parts of our biology as humans, more important than we can imagine. In fact, it is arguably the most essential activity we engage in after breathing and eating. So here's the big question. Why does our body actually need sleep? First, sleep is the #1 healer for memory. While you're asleep, your brain takes the information you learned during the day and transfers it from short-term memory into long-term storage. That's how learning and remembering truly happen. Second, sleep acts as a restoration and rebuilding process for the body. The energy and nutrients burned during the day are used at night for repair. Many key systems in the brain only operate during sleep, and processes like cell division and protein synthesis speed up dramatically compared to when you're awake. Third, and this is fascinating, sleep organizes our thoughts and memories. It helps separate painful emotions from raw information. If something is too overwhelming, the brain might replay it as a dream, stripping away the emotional weight so that when you recall it later, it's just a memory, not a wound. And finally, research shows a direct link between insufficient sleep and several serious illnesses, including high blood pressure, diabetes, strokes, Alzheimer's disease, and even cancer. In fact, the World Health Organization has classified night shift work as a potential cancer risk. This means sleep isn't just rest, it's a vigilant guardian that restores life to your body every single day. You might think that losing or gaining an hour of sleep doesn't matter, but the truth is, even 1 hour can have a massive impact. A striking example of this is seen when countries switch between daylight savings time and standard time. People lose just 1 hour of sleep, but hospitals immediately report a surge in patients with high blood pressure. Road accidents also spike noticeably, all from just one missing hour of sleep. And when it comes to children and teenagers, their sleep cycles are completely different from adults. Forcing them to wake up early for school disrupts critical hours of rest needed for their physical growth and memory development. In fact, studies in the United States showed that when schools delayed their start time by just 1 hour, students became more active, their behavior improved, and their grades went up significantly. So yes, even a single extra hour of sleep each day can profoundly change your life. If you're still not convinced about how important sleep really is, or more precisely, how vital it is to get enough of it every single day, let me remind you of two of the biggest disasters in modern history. The Chernobyl nuclear accident, which killed dozens of people, left over 2,000 injured, and caused financial losses exceeding $3 billion. And then there's the Challenger space shuttle disaster, which exploded just 73 seconds after launch, killing every single crew member on board. What investigators found shocking was this. One of the key causes behind both tragedies was miscalculation. Errors made by exhausted employees who were forced to work long hours without proper rest. Their judgment was clouded, their memory weak, and their creativity drained, all because they were simply sleep-deprived. And the heartbreaking truth is, just a few extra hours of proper sleep might have been enough to prevent these disasters and save countless lives. So here's the reality. Most people need the normal amount of sleep. Yes, there's a tiny minority who claim to function on fewer hours, but they're the exception, not the rule. They are not the standard you should measure yourself against. And before we wrap up, don't forget, this video is here to help you answer some of those late-night questions that pop into your head right before you sleep. So, support the channel with a like, share, and of course, subscribe. Now you know. Got more midnight questions? Drop them in the comments. Stay curious, and I'll see you in another Midnight Mystery.